Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. As I mentioned earlier today in one of my videos, I will make a video for Rumble, specifically for Rumble. Well, I just did that and I uploaded it into Rumble. I will show you the name of the video. I will not put any addresses to send you right there because this is YouTube, and YouTube censors very much and blocks and closes free speech, therefore only on some subjects that I mentioned in the other video. So this is the video that I uploaded a minute ago, where I used about 15 articles, and I will show you the articles one by one in this video, the articles that I used for that particular video on Rumble. A lot of things happen in the Middle East, unfortunately, for all of us. And here is the thumbnail for that video. You can read it, and then I will just show you the entire title right there. And that is "Criminal on the Loose. No one can stop, and one solution to stop the offender." So you can find this one in Emil Kosman SSTJ. That's my channel on Rumble. So let's see, how can we go there? Oh, we can. Right there. You're going to probably see it like this as well. The same button shirt, because that's the way I like to do it when I talk about the same thing. This is it. This is my channel, Emil Kosman SSTJ. And this is the title. Now, the articles I covered in this video, let's start with this one. Israel concealed explosives inside batteries of pagers sold to Hezbollah, Lebanese officials say. This is just to make a little history, to tell you what happened, an update. Then Lebanon will bear consequences of Hezbollah mistake, Israeli ambassador said. Netanyahu says killing of Hezbollah leader was necessary as Biden voices support. Biden and Harris called the Israeli strike killing Hezbollah a measure of justice. Next one. Displaced Lebanese civilians speak out. There are some displaced civilians. De-escalation in the Middle East is now up to Iran, so we know whose fault is it. All these are from Western media. We're going to get to some Russian media as well. Now, amid expanding war, it just expands, like the universe. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu concerned about threats from Iran and proxies. He's concerned. And we have here two maps, the good and the evil or something. And we have Russia Today. Netanyahu threatens Iran. Again, the curse, which is Iran, Iraq, and Syria. So we know who is next for the title of this video, remember? Iran's supreme leader moved to secure location under heightened security, sources say. Then we have one of my favorite people here in Iran. And here is, let me stop and show you. There it is. This is the former foreign minister of Iran with Anapur. Jesus Christ. Makes me vomit. We are exercising restraint, end quote. Iranian vice president on risk of all-out war. Yeah, he is exercising restraint. I talked about that as well. Netanyahu, Hamas staying in Gaza is like Nazis rebuilding after World War II. They won't let this go forever, and somehow we have to also never let it go, because who's in control of media and entertainment and school will make sure that our children will be with their heads like this about that incident. US is hostage to Israel, NATO state. Well, what's new? Israel secures $8.7 billion weapons package from US Defense Ministry. So we know who are the accomplices. Immigrants who see Israel as enemy not welcome in United Kingdom, says this English woman, or Scottish woman, or Welsh woman, or I don't know, anything else. But there Yeah, Irish, Scots, Welsh, what do you want? Play. All right, because this person says that. And the last article, which is not that one, we are done. So go and watch that video if you want. And the reason why I post this kind of subjects on Rumble is because if I would do that on YouTube, freedom of speech does not apply somehow to private companies. Therefore, if they don't apply there, they can basically discriminate based on our views and our statements. So somehow the Constitution is, but for private institutions doesn't apply, right? Because otherwise that means a lot of things that are in the Constitution, they can enforce, but not in private companies. So let's say these guys censor my speech. Hey, are they allowed? Under the Constitution, I heard that, censorship, not really, unless you threaten, you try to scare people, cause panic, you, how do you call it, promote violence and so on, instigate people to act upon something. Now, these are crimes. The telephone company will not stop your conversation in the middle of a conversation while someone commits a crime. No, that's the law enforcement's job to do that. So these guys will not say, you used that word click, you can't have any more coverage here. But anyway, these are supposed to be platforms. A platform lets you go. But no, they are enforcing certain things. Freedom of speech on YouTube is very limited to a few subjects. Now, regarding the same subjects, you are required to be in awe about certain groups, certain people, certain ideologies. You are supposed to. And if you're not, nobody will hear from you again. That used to be in Soviet Union. Remember when if someone said something, the neighbors would never hear anything about that person again because that person was physically removed from the society. I'm not saying that happens here, but you can't hear from me anymore. I'm removed from your life, right? How are you gonna reach me? Through Facebook? They can ban Facebook. How? Well, still Rumble is there until someone else is going to buy Rumble, and then they will monitor what we say, and they will, how do they call it? They don't call it censorship. They call it moderation, moderating. That means moderating with censorship. I tell you what you can say and what you can and cannot say. And look on YouTube, and you're going to find that as true when you click on a certain, as they like to say, controversial subject. You're going to find the first 3,595 exactly first options, suggestions as that ideology. That is the narrative. And if you go below, you're going to find the other side, which many times is the truth. And people do not scroll 3,594 or whatever times to get the truth, and they will stay within the 3,000, usually within the 10, first 10, pop, pop, pop. Why? Life is short. Life is short. So that's the way you do censorship. Remember, you don't have to hide. You don't have to ban it. You hide it. You hide it. Like right now, I want to see some of my guys that I used to listen to much back there. Right now I can't. Even if I put the name of the guy, even if I put the title of the guy, it's gonna be like the 300 option on the suggestions. Now this is censorship. Smart, done by Smart Group. Who's that group? Go and watch my video on Rumble. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.